fresh video has surfaced, and Ayesha Curry is trending across social media platforms. The clip shows her getting intimate with a man who initially resembles Steph, but upon closer inspection, it's clear it's not him. Fans didn't hold back in the comments, with several declaring, "That's not Steph," and they could be onto a valid point. To make matters worse, users are resurfacing an old incident from her time on The Reel, where she playfully flirted with a shirtless server during a live broadcast, even humorously suggesting she might remove her wedding ring. Back then, it felt innocent enough, but now, after seeing this fresh video, the online community is questioning if it was a warning sign we overlooked. Let's analyze it and review the evidence. The moment that went viral is making a comeback. Let's roll the tape and dissect the real story. How this clip was brought back to light, prompting every casual viewer and NBA expert to switch gears into full critique mode with their hot takes. In 2017, Ayesha Curry, an innovative entrepreneur, culinary icon, and spouse to the NBA's top shooter of all time, graced the set of The Reel as a guest. What should have been a fantastic interview turned into a moment that would largely tarnish her image on NBA Twitter. Here are some highlights from Ayesha showcasing her charisma on The Reel. It's the final day of our Empowered Lady Week, and we couldn't be happier to welcome the ultimate boss to our girls' chat. She's a chef, best-selling author, television personality, actress, model, mother, and a phenomenal friend who juggles it all. Let's hear it for Ayesha Curry, everyone. During a segment of the show, an impressively muscular waiter without a shirt entered the set, distributing drinks to the hosts and Ayesha. In a playful attempt to stir up laughter, Ayesha humorously pretended to consider taking off her wedding ring. When the episode premiered, it garnered little attention. The audience and hosts, Lonnie Love, Tamara Mowry Housley, Adrian, Balin, and Jeannie Mine, were all enjoying themselves and sharing laughs. This was clearly a light-hearted moment, designed purely for entertainment, and perfectly aligned with the show's lively spirit. Nobody, least of all Ayesha, could have foreseen that this video would later surface and lead to her being thoroughly roasted online years later. Fast forward to now, after the initial episode aired and the clip is revived, going wildly viral across social media, especially on X, which used to be Twitter and Instagram. The timing was simply awful for Ayesha, as it resurfaced just when the Kayis were enjoying their moment in the limelight, with Steph hitting the golf course with friends and sharing couple moments with Ayesha. But what made this specific clip explode after being buried for so long? That's the intriguing part of the narrative. This footage didn't simply pop back up on the timeline by chance. It was deliberately circulated and posted, missing the broader context of the original content. Such curated moments exemplify how online drama unfolds in 2025, where snippets are twisted for peak engagement, a textbook case of rage bait, and it proved highly effective. As the video skyrocketed in popularity, sports media and drama channels eagerly jumped in. The issue swiftly turned into the week's hottest controversy, racking up clicks, views, and sparking disputes across the web. The response from sports Twitter was completely wild. Users were choosing sides quicker than NBA teams make their draft selections, sparking a highly divisive discussion illustrating the stark contrast in how men and women perceive the same situation. On one side, critics went into full-on outrage, branding Ayesha's choices as glaring warning signs and desperate behavior. One former follower remarked, "Pretending to remove your ring on national television is ridiculous. Pray for Steph Curry," exuding a strong, worried fan vibe. Another commenter battling in the Instagram comments accused her of insecurity and embarrassment, implying her entire attitude was sabotaging the relationship goals they had portrayed for years. Some individuals were even drawing connections to Ayesha's 2019 Red Table Talk, during which she openly expressed her struggles with insecurity as a wife. This 2019 discussion had previously sent NBA Twitter into a frenzy, with many accusing her of seeking attention beyond her marriage. The fusion of these two separate events fueled a strong anti-Ayesha sentiment. Conversely, her supporters rallied fiercely, arguing that the joke in question was innocuous and misinterpreted. Publications like Sports Rush, released on June 17, 2023, highlighted that Steph Curry himself seemed unaffected by the situation. One report highlighted that the babyface embraced sass and found humor in the video. Some users on social media exuded serious touch grass vibes aimed at the critics, stressing that Ayesha's actions were purely for content, with no intention to offend her marriage, while labeling the backlash as typical doom scrolling behavior. The intrigue of this controversy deepens when considering the various facets of Ayesha Curry's public image. Let's pause to delve into who Ayesha Curry truly is. Beyond this viral incident that had her trending for less than ideal reasons, Ayesha Curry stands as more than merely Stephen Curry's spouse. She's truly a powerhouse in her domain. As a celebrated cookbook author, TV star, actress, entrepreneur, and devoted mom, she has created an impressive legacy. Her cookbooks, such as The Seasoned Life and The Full Plate, have been massive hits. She's been at the helm of Ayesha's home kitchen on the Food Network and has tirelessly contributed to various TV projects and movies. Additionally, she's a philanthropic leader, having co-founded the EP Learn Play Foundation alongside Stephen in 2019, dedicated to enhancing the lives of kids in Oakland, California through programs focused on nutrition, education, and physical fitness. The organization initiated significant initiatives, featuring a mobile resource bus that delivers meals, groceries, and literature to underserved areas. This influential power couple is leveraging their platform for positive impact. Ayesha and Stephen have exemplified relationship aspirations since they were teens, first meeting in a church youth group in Charlotte, North Carolina, back in 2003 when she was 14 and he was 15. They reconnected and ignited a spark in 2008 during a visit to Los Angeles, eventually marrying on July 30th, 2011, at the Valentine Resort in Charlotte. Their family continues to flourish with 4 children: Riley, Elizabeth, born on July 19th, 2012, Ryan Carson, born on July 10th, 2015, and Cannon W. Jack, who arrived on July 2nd, 2018, and Kai's Chai, born on May 11th, 2024. Throughout their journey together, Stephen and Ayesha have set a high standard for relationships, often showcasing their memorable victories on social media. For their 6th anniversary in 2017, Ayesha shared a heartfelt Instagram tribute, while Stephen sweetly described her in a caption that exuded warmth and love. They marked their 10th anniversary in 2021 with impressive social media updates and a vow renewal ceremony led by Riley, with Ryan and Cannon accompanying Ayesha. That's top-notch family content right there. Grasping this context adds an intriguing layer to the debate. The duo has cultivated a robust public persona rooted in traditional family values and unwavering commitment, which could explain why the joke about removing the ring sparked such a frenzy among commenters. It appeared to clash with the narrative they've meticulously crafted over the years, despite it being a brief, playful moment from Ayesha. But how did Ayesha respond to this unfolding drama? As the situation developed in June 2023, a lot of people anticipated an apology note from her or a direct comment in her stories on the matter. Notably, according to the most recent updates, Ayesha Curry has yet to comment on the revived video or the discussions it sparked. A quote making the rounds on Reddit alleged that Ayesha stated, "Let's set the record straight. Removing my wedding ring isn't significant. It's just one of my signature tricks, similar to Steph's shimmy or the nighty-night celebration. Honestly, it's not my actual wedding ring. It's a similar, easily removable one I wear for fun." Nonetheless, this has been verified as misinformation, lacking proof of any podcast episode aired after dark making that claim. Her lack of response implies she could be in a phase of indifference, perceiving the situation as trivial considering its original human context. It's also conceivable that she's taken lessons from past issues, realizing that confronting drama can often exacerbate the situation. Therefore, the most effective approach may be to allow the public to shift their focus to the next trending controversy. The evidence is indisputable. In contrast to Ayesha, who maintained a quiet, regal vibe by sidestepping the unfolding drama, Stephen Curry cleverly responded through social media in a way that thrilled his fans. On June 17, 2023, he commented on one of Ayesha's Instagram pictures, saying, "My woman and my rooster." This was on a heartwarming post showcasing their daughter Riley, and NBA Twitter quickly interpreted it as Stephen skillfully silencing the critics while remaining dignified. This comeback screamed a winner's mindset. The sports buzz highlighted that he firmly asserted Ayesha's place as his partner amidst the noise. In a bold display during a moment of heightened tension, Stephen made it clear that an old joke wasn't going to derail their status as a top power couple. His nonchalance exuded confidence, signaling he knows his worth. Having navigated fame since starting his career, he's acutely aware of how social media can create unnecessary drama. His calm reaction reflects his perspective on the controversy as an overblown response to a simple, misinterpreted joke. Despite the internet's attempts to stir the pot, the couple showcased their strong connection unflinchingly. Around the same period as the Father's Day 2023 debacle, Ayesha shared a heartfelt tribute online, stating, "Happy Father's Day, Chuch. We adore you immensely. Raising these 3 little ones alongside my best friend is an absolute joy, and you infuse our journey with excitement, fun, and wisdom. Witnessing you with our children fills me with pride and happiness. Let's celebrate by popping open a big wave and hitting it down the fairway." Despite the ring removal drama, the Currys consistently exemplified couple goals, indicating their relationship was as strong as ever. This reflects their consistent approach to handling past attempts at stirring drama in their relationship. In terms of earlier controversies, the ring removal incident wasn't the initial occasion the public scrutinized the Currys. Over time, multiple rumors regarding their marriage have emerged, shedding light on the intense reactions to the ring removal video. A particularly viral moment occurred in 2019 when Ayesha joined Jada Pinkett Smith at the Red Table. In that discussion, Ayesha opened up about her insecurities stemming from the disparity in male attention she received versus the female admiration her NBA superstar husband attracted. Let's take a moment to reflect on her actual words. She urged us to cultivate greater compassion and understanding. "What truly troubles me and has sparked a hint of insecurity is the reality that while many women seem to attract so much attention, I, over the last decade, have experienced none of that. I have absolutely nothing. It might sound strange, but it's the lack of male interest. At the time, those remarks sent NBA Twitter into a frenzy, with many believing Ayesha was subtly dissing her marriage or seeking affirmation beyond it. Nonetheless, Ayesha soon explained that her words stem from her own insecurities and aim to resonate with other women facing similar challenges. In a May 2023 conversation with Insider magazine, Ayesha revisited the Red Table Talk episode, expressing her frustration over its editing. She said it twisted her words, making her appear irrational, and the context felt off. Absolutely, that hit home for me. This implies that Ayesha believes her statements were manipulated to stir up conflict, which reflects the current dynamics of viral media. The array of rumors and debates is crucial for grasping the online frenzy surrounding the ring removal clip. They highlight a trend of rigorous examination of the Kayes relationship, especially concerning Ayesha's actions and remarks. This examination probably fueled the significant uproar when the ring removal clip re-emerged in 2023. Let's take a moment to delve into what Stephen and Ayesha have revealed regarding their strategies for maintaining a vibrant relationship, even amidst constant attempts to stir up drama. In a recent interview about their HBO Max game show, the couple disclosed their formula for keeping their marriage lively after over a decade together. If we maintain that excitement, I believe we can continue this for at least another 10 years. The pair first crossed paths as teenagers in a high school church group and have mastered the art of keeping the flame alive. For us, it's essential to remember to date each other, carve out time to dress up, go out, and enjoy everything life has to offer. This insight into their approach to relationships reveals their dedication to fostering their bond despite the challenges of fame and familial duties. Ayesha asserted in a 2024 interview that their partnership takes precedence, saying, "Our relationship is always the priority, then we become parents." This focus on their marriage likely bolsters their strength against public criticism and speculation. The Kayes also engage professionally, co-hosting and executive producing the game show About Last Night, which debuted on HBO Max in February 2022. They have initiated projects like the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation and the Curry Family Women's Athletics Program at Davidson College, designed to empower young women in sports. Stephen has shared his enthusiasm for the latter cause, saying, "The person I am today is greatly influenced by the strong, inspiring women who have been a part of my life through the years. As a father to 2 daughters, I aim for them to grow up with limitless possibilities for their future. Their partnerships and mutual beliefs, especially their Pentecostal Christian faith, form the core of their bond." Ayesha has articulated this as the foundation for everything I do, including my relationship with my husband, which is based on it. So, what insights do these revelations provide regarding the Curry's marriage and the online discourse surrounding it? The fervor surrounding the clip of the ring being taken off, alongside various whispers they've encountered, underscores the relentless effort required to sustain a relationship in the limelight. Their elevated status and the polished portrayal of their union draw intense scrutiny, rendering every minor action or statement susceptible to a deluge of opinions and criticism. Beyond the playful controversies and online backlash, the Kayes have navigated significant difficulties in their partnership. A particularly serious accusation arose in 2022 when an Instagram influencer alleged that Steph Curry had been unfaithful to Ayesha while she was expecting their son, Cannon. The influencer exuded confidence, claiming to have abundant evidence of their supposed affair, including alleged private getaways with Stephen. Nonetheless, in spite of these serious accusations that could have jeopardized their relationship, no solid proof was presented to support the claims. Not a single image, DM, snapshot, or any other evidence to back such assertions ever appeared. The Sports Rush noted that the allegations were swiftly overshadowed by other matters, hinting that they exuded a considerable cloud-chasing vibe and struggled to gain momentum, even in the gossip-thirsty realm of social media. This was not the first instance the Kayes faced rumors of infidelity. In April 2022, several Instagram influencers, including one named Jaden Robinson, made sweeping allegations about NBA players, possibly implicating Steph Curry in cheating on their wives. The allegations made were strikingly ambiguous, asserting that either LeBron James or Steph Curry is cheating at a mind-boggling 10,000%, yet failing to identify which player or produce any evidence to back the claim. The lack of supporting documentation for these accusations is quite revealing. In a time when everyone captures everything digitally, the absence of proof is highly indicative of the exaggerated nature of these allegations. Despite numerous chances for evidence to come forth, nothing credible has appeared to indicate that Steph Curry has been disloyal. While navigating these unfounded cheating rumors, Ayesha was concurrently managing her own challenges within her sprawling business ventures. In April 2020, Ayesha Curry became embroiled in a significant legal battle when Flutie Entertainment initiated a lawsuit against her, claiming breach of contract and demanding over $10 million in reparations. The celebrity branding firm alleged that they entered into a 5-year partnership with Curry in November 2014, aimed at establishing her as a global brand icon. Their legal documents stated that they delivered impressive and groundbreaking achievements for her career, which included securing her hosting role on Ayesha's Home Kitchen on the Food Network, landing her position on ABC's The Great American Baking Show, and helping in the release of her hit cookbooks. The lawsuit asserted that after their agreement concluded in May 2019, Curry completely severed ties with them, preventing them from benefiting financially from their collaborative successes. Specifically, they asserted that Curry blocked their rightful share of profits and ownership in businesses developed during their alliance, intentionally delayed new projects to reduce Flutie's involvement, and recruited a key employee from Flutie Entertainment. Curry's legal representatives acted swiftly to dismiss the allegations, labeling the claims as unfounded and absurd. In a statement provided to TMZ Sports, attorney Michael Plonsky remarked that Ayesha Curry severed ties with her dissatisfied manager, Robert Flutie, in early 2019. We are assured that the judicial proceedings will deem his claims as ridiculous and entirely without merit. In July 2020, Curry took her defense further by lodging a complaint with the Labor Commission to dispute the legitimacy of her contract with Flutie Entertainment, contending that the business was not a licensed talent agency, which could nullify their agreement. In a recent statement, Curry has accused Flutie Entertainment of committing unlawful, excessive double-dipping and engaging in dishonest business practices. What's intriguing is that, despite the high profile of this legal matter, there have been no public updates regarding its outcome as of April 2025. The last notable event occurred in July 2020 when an agreement was reached to pause the lawsuit pending the Labor Commission's review of Curry's petition. The lack of recent information hints at various possibilities, such as a potential private settlement, case dismissal, or ongoing litigation being kept under wraps through a non-disclosure agreement. These personal and professional hurdles reveal a more intricate narrative surrounding Curry's life than what their meticulously managed Instagram profile might convey. Nevertheless, in spite of the grave accusations arising from legal disputes, their union has remained robust, indicating a bond resilient enough to endure both online controversies and real-world obstacles. A significant rumor that the Kayes have confronted directly pertains to questions of their exclusivity. Towards the end of 2021, speculation began to spread on social media, suggesting that Stephen and Ayesha Curry were in an open marriage. These assertions emerged from an anonymous message shared by the Instagram gossip account, Doom Moyer, alleging that a famous NBA couple was not as loyal as their public facade depicted. Sources indicate that a certain high-profile NBA couple isn't as loyal as their public persona suggests. They reportedly engage in discreet affairs while maintaining a polished family facade for their fans. While the Kayes weren't explicitly mentioned, many fans speculated that the allegations pertained to them, given their high profile and reputation for being a loving pair. Ayesha publicly confronted these claims, categorically rejecting them in January 2022. In response to a comment on an Instagram post highlighting Stephen's GQ cover, she remarked, "Don't take everything at face value. It's absurd, right? Please, don't show such disregard for my marriage." Her straightforward and clear reply put an end to the speculation, proving she's willing to address issues head-on when needed. The online community largely supported Ayesha in this instance. Social media reactions included remarks like, "Great comeback. Some of you are far too at ease engaging recklessly with others and really ought to mind your own business when it comes to married couples." This backing underscored a wider belief that the private lives of celebrities deserve to be honored and not invaded without cause. The different scandals, ranging from infidelity claims to courtroom disputes and whispers of an open marriage, give vital insight into the web's fixation with a ring removal clip. They indicate a trend of increased examination of the Curry's union, especially regarding Ayesha's actions and statements. This intense focus likely fueled the frenzy when the ring removal clip came back into the spotlight in 2023. Remarkably, despite these hurdles, the Curry's relationship seems to have grown even more resilient. In September 2021, amidst swirling whispers, they marked their 10th wedding anniversary by renewing their vows, an occasion Ayesha called the most exquisite ceremony she could have imagined. Their daughter Riley officiated the event, while their younger children, Ryan and Cannon, proudly accompanied Ayesha down the aisle, creating a heartwarming family moment. Recently, the couple expanded their family with the arrival of their fourth child, Kai's Chai, who was born on May 11, 2024. Sharing the joyful news on Instagram, they shared, "Our sweet baby boy chose to arrive a bit early. He's doing wonderfully, and we're finally settling into life as a family of 6. This growing family reinforces their dedication to creating a shared life, even with the constant public eye of the internet scrutinizing their every move." So, what do these rumors reveal about the Kayes' relationship and our fascination with them? The uproar surrounding the ring removal clip and various speculations underscores the tremendous effort required to sustain a romance under public scrutiny. The attention they garner is amplified by their prominence and the rosy perception of their union, turning even the smallest gesture or remark into fodder for countless opinions and criticisms. I appreciate your support during this thorough exploration of the Ayesha Curry ring removal controversy. If you found this video enjoyable, tap on one of the cards displayed on your screen for more similar content.